Okay,
Perfect.
so Lens, we can start now. We'll share my screen and present you first what is it, what Artena is about. So basically, you can view it as a private club, okay, which offer to its member access to investment strategy and various more that will come soon. And of course, on top of the investment strategy that will deliver returns, yearly returns, you have a MLM layer on top of it, okay, with passes that I will explain shortly. I will first start to explain quickly the passes, okay, and then the strategy that I'm in charge of. Okay, so to do a quick presentation, Evan and other members of this call are majorly VPs or people that basically work on the development of the network. And myself and my team, which are composed of 10 members, we have various investment funds in Europe. Okay, and I'm handling purely the strategy part, so trading, the trading part. Okay, so we trade majority with the algorithm, and I will get in detail more just after that. So
Okay.
to be part of Artena, you have to buy a pass. Okay, this is not subscription model. It's purely like a lifetime pass. Once you buy it, you in. And those passes are targeting different people. So to start the standard pass, okay, so $50 entry fee, and you get access to the strategy. So you can invest how much you want, okay, starting from $100, okay, even for small investors. For big investors, it's the same, okay, and you have one layer of referral. Okay, so this is for the people that don't have necessarily network but want to be part, who want to basically have returns on capital, and they can access to the strategy that way. The $300 passes, this one is targeting people that have a little bit of network. Okay, you have referral or MLM upon 10 levels, okay, with profit sharing, management fees, and deposit commission. To be more specific, the strategy, okay, this is an arbitrage strategy, okay, and how we get, how Artena get his money on it is that we take performance fee and management fee. Performance fee is of course only on the profit that has been realized on the strategy, and the management fee, it's a yearly fee, okay, 2.5% on the capital, and it's taken gradually. You know, it's not taken at the beginning. It's like every week, every 2 weeks, we take a little bit, and at the end of this year, at the end of the of 1 year, the client will have paid 2.5% management fee. If he has made profit, of course, he will be making profit. He will be paying some performance fee. Okay, so with the $300 passes, you get a profit sharing from the management fee that we've collected, and also the performance fee, and also a deposit commission that I will get in details just afterwards. So now we are seeing the most interesting pass, the one that we sell the most. Okay, the equity pass. What we mean by equity is that those passes, okay, unlike the previous ones, are limited, okay, to 5,000 pieces, and it will give you profit distribution upon all the passes that has been sold during the week. Okay, so for example, this week, Artena, let's say we sell 100K worth of passes, okay, whether it's standard, investors, equity, or conceal. On those 100K, 15%, so 15K, okay, will be redistributed to all holders of the equity pass. Okay, so right now, every Sunday, all the equity pass holders are getting about 3 to 5% worth of their $1,000 investment in terms of pass. And of course, with this, you get also access to the strategy. You get MLM upon 10 levels, same. You get also more bonuses. Okay, so the more people you bring into the company, the more profit sharing you will have. Okay, we'll get also in details about that a bit later. And you have more support, of course, and priority access to events and new features that will be coming soon enough. So the last pass, which the most recent one is the council pass. So the council pass give you, of course, a profit sharing upon management fee, performance fee, and also all the passes that has been sold over the week. Okay, so about 20%. Okay, weekly shares of all company profits. Okay, and the
Oh,
difference
wow.
between the council and the equity is that the equity you get profit sharing only with the pass that has been sold, but the council you get all basically all profit that has been generated through the company. So whether it's the fees, withdrawal fees, all fees of the company are retributed. So you have to see this like the council is like really you have like equity in a company, okay, which is Artena, and of course it's limited to fewer press, 2,500, and the equity is like you have equity but only on the pass that has been sold during the week. Okay,
Hmm.
so is it clear at the moment?
Yes, yes, it is. It is. It is.
Okay, perfect. So now, in terms of plan, okay, what is good and what is really different in Artena and unlike other MLMs is that since the risk profile of our strategy, we are able to put no lock on capital. So you're an investor, you want to deposit $10,000. 2 weeks after, you need some liquidity for XYZ reason, you can withdraw, okay, at any moment with the flexible plan. On the flexible plan, okay, you have okay, if you're on the flexible plan and you have bought standard a pass, you are at 50% performance fee, 45 if you on the equity pass, 35 if you on the council pass. Okay, if you engage your capital, so let's say 6 months basis, midterm plan, 40 pass for the standard passes, 35 if you have an equity one, 25 if you have a council one. Long term, 30, 25, and 15. Okay, but the nuance is there is that let's say you have subscribed to, you have deposit capital 10K, you believe in the strategy, you say, okay, I have a long-term plan, I don't want to withdraw now, so I will be engaged for 12 months in order to get, you know, the fewer performance fee. Let's say in 2 months, again, you have a need of liquidity, you can withdraw. Okay, so you can cancel your long-term plan. Okay, but you will be paid, you will be paying, my bad, a 10% termination fee on capital. Okay, so early closure. Okay, so
Right.
that's the thing. And why we do that is that since we do a deposit commission. Okay, maybe it's this one. Evan, je crois que ça. Ah, c'est ok, ok, c'est bon, ça change. Okay,
Right.
so since we do a deposit commission structure, okay, let's say you bring one client. Okay, the client deposit 100K. Okay, you get 10% of it. Okay, which is so in total it's 15%, but you get 10% instant commission. Okay, so you get 10K since he's deposit 100K. But let's say tomorrow he withdraw the money. Okay, so he can withdraw. He was on the flexible plan, so he don't have any fees to pay, and basically there is a hole in Hartenac treasury. So to avoid that, okay, to avoid that type of Ponzi mechanism, what this is why we make clients pay a 10% withdrawal fee if they don't respect their engagement plan. So only the commission fees on deposit only works if your clients deposit with their engagement of at least 6 months or 12 months. Okay. So if you withdraw before, you have your 10%, the client have paid the 10%, and Artena is safe. The last 5% are residual commission, which are paid weekly, okay, every Sunday upon the way. Okay. So,
Okay.
and the commission breakdown, you see that on those 15%, it's on the 10 levels. So level 1, you get 6%, level 2, 3, after 2, 1.25, etc., etc. Okay.
Hmm.
So if you bring like a level 1 clients, you will get 6%. If there is level 2, you get 3 of the clients that he brings, etc., etc. Okay. So the profit sharing structure, as I was talking to you before, it's about the profit that are being generated through the strategy. Okay, we make profit to our client through the strategy, and of course we take performance fee upon it, along with management fee. Okay, so every Sunday, Artena distributes 15% of total weekly profit across 10 network levels, rewarding leaders based on the performance of their downline. Okay, so 4% level 1, 3 level 2, upon 10 levels. Okay. So this is all the different fees, so you can have a broader view. So we have profit sharing, okay, percentage of the profit generated by the global network across 10 levels. Deposit commission, as I explained it before, with the 10% instant commission and the 5% residuals. Okay. Management fee referral, okay. So the management fee I will get just after. Any level pass commission, okay, was based on the past purchases, so with the equity plan and with the council ones, and leadership bonuses. Okay, so let me get to the management fee distribution. So we apply a 10.5% annual management fee on the capital that has been deposited on the strategy. Okay, on those 2.5, 1.4%, okay, are being redistributed to 10 levels, okay, rewarding leadership and balances. Okay, so you will get money every year, okay, and every weekend, basically, if your clients have deposited money into the strategy, and yeah, so this is how we do, and 1.10% goes back to Artena for operation, development, marketing, and of course to pay the developers. Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Now, this part is really important. Okay. So leadership rank and bonuses. Okay. So this part concerns only the volume that you bring in terms of pass sales. Okay. So if you are initiate, okay, your initial bonus rate is 15%. Okay. Because you didn't bring any volume, this is the base rate. As if you bring in total volume in terms of past sales, you get 18%, okay, then 21, 24. And basically, if you have a good network, you can pretty easily go to 30% and be synergy if you bring 30K volume. Okay. And the investment required is $400. Of course, you are needed to invest a little bit of money to get those bonuses. And every time you go from one rank to another one, you get a rank bonuses. Okay, one time. Okay, so if you pass from Alliance to Synergy, you get 1200, 2400, 3500, etc. Okay, and after, of course, at all the physical meeting that will be hosted by Artena, and the first one is actually in Malta in September, we'll be distributing gifts upon the results of our leaders. So ranging from an iPhone to real estate, watches, cars. This is not just some glitters. It's actually, if you bring enough money to the company, the company will be able to purchase those type of rewards. So this is another solution for marketing, of course, that we use. Okay. So do you have any question regarding the MLM plan?
No, I like yeah, I have a couple networks that I'm gonna want to share this with. I just need I want to get a better understanding for myself. This PowerPoint or PDF presentation that you just shared with me. May I get that?
Of course. It's available on the website, and we will forward it to you just after the call. No problem. In French and in English, if some French network, but
I only need it in English.
Okay. Perfect.
Not too many people in America speak French.
Yeah. No problem. So now Actually, the product, okay, because we were discussing about the MLM plan, but now what is the product? Okay, so what we do, okay, with my team is that we have developed since more than a year and a half now algorithmic strategy based on arbitrage. Are you familiar with trading, investment in general, or not at all?
No, I'm very familiar with it. Yeah, I trade every day.
Okay, so perfect. It will be easier for me. So we do arbitrage, okay, first where we do it on decentralized exchanges, okay, mainly Hyperliquid. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's actually right now the top one decentralized exchanges in tokenized assets, so in blockchain. Why we do it on blockchain? Because and not like on a classic broker, because through this we are directly connected to the market. Okay, so our orders go directly into the order book. There is no intermediaries between us that manage the capital and the exchanges. And second point is the transparency, because the link that I'm showing you right now, this is not our website. Okay, this is the website, what we call a public explorer of Hyperliquid. So, and what it is for, basically, this is the address, okay, the smart contracts on which the funds are deposited. And you can see all trades in live that have been made through this smart contract, along with the deposit and the withdrawals. And of course, you can see the ongoing position, along with the equity curve, the volume that has been made, and the different performance. Okay, so you have all the KPIs in one website. And of course, you have also the same KPIs in the dashboard, but this is like saying, okay, don't trust the dashboard, okay, don't trust Artena, trust the blockchain, and do your own research, basically. And so the core strategy is basis trading. Okay, so we do statistical arbitrage, meaning, for example, as you can see, I have a short position and a long position on INTC. Okay, the short position is being made on one sub-market of Hyperliquid, which is an exchange also, XYZ. Is the name of the exchange, huh? Trade XYZ. And the long position, it's on the other exchange, which is Cash or Dream Cash. So as you can see, there is a slight difference in prices. Okay. So what we do is that we buy the lowest price and we sell the highest assets. Okay. And when those prices converge back to zero, we close the position. Okay. I can show you here a bit more. Okay. Let's say this is data that we monitor in live. So this is the price of the Microsoft stock on two exchanges, okay, XYZ and Cash again. So the yellow curve, it's on XYZ, and the green curve, it's on Cash. So, and this is a percentage also, percentage based, okay? So the yellow curve at this moment, what it means? It means that there is a 0.1% differences in price between the two platforms. So we're going to short XYZ and long Cash. And as soon as those prices converge back approximately to zero, okay, depending on our threshold, we close the position. Okay, so it's purely statistical arbitrage. Okay, we didn't invent it, of course. It's being done since like more than 40 years, I don't know, in traditional finance. But what we do is that we perform it on a decentralized platform and on newly tokenized assets. Because now on Hyperliquid, you can not only trade crypto, of course, but you can trade also many assets from the trade file. So commodities, indices, stocks, FX, and even pre-IPO that is starting to get a bit of motion on Hyperliquid. Still low volume, okay, that's why we don't trade pre-IPO for now. But in a few months, it will catch up with the community levels in terms of volume. Okay. So yeah, did you understand a bit how we are able
Yes.
to generate? So the strategy, of course, is delta neutral. Okay, so we are not exposed to the direction of the market since we have two legs, one short, one long, of the same quantity. As you can see here, okay, the amount is strictly the same. Sometimes we have a little bit of delta, but we correct it afterwards with the algorithm. So it's a 24/7 performance strategy, okay, run by bots, and we have, of course, traders, operators that can adjust the parameters of the algorithm, fine tune if we have a change of regime or those type of events. Okay, so what we in terms of ROI now. So we have a low drawdown, okay, approximately maximum drawdown 0.14%, okay, in high volatility. And in terms of performance yearly, okay, we are between 20% and 35%, okay. So
Okay.
drawdown strategy is being liquid, meaning if you want to withdraw at any moment you can, okay. So it's pretty good in terms of benchmark and other statistical arbitrage strategy. So this is the first stream of revenue concerning the strategy. And the second one is airdrops. Are you familiar with airdrop in a crypto or
Yes,
not?
I am. Yes, I am.
So, so as you may know, Hyperliquid did a huge airdrop about 2 years ago, and now all those sub-market that are listing real-world tokenized assets, indices, commodities, etc. So XYZ, Cash, other exchanges also. I will show it to you here. So this is all the exchanges that we trade on: XYZ, FLX, VNTL, Yena, KM, Cash. And all those exchanges are going to redistribute airdrop based on the volume, okay, the amount of time that the position was open, okay, and a few other criteria that has been not disclosed, but classic airdrop. So huge redistribution coming, okay, soon. By the way, on XYZ, if you want to trade the S&P, for example, actually you can check on their Twitter. S&P 500 has announced a partnership with XYZ, or at least officializing that this is a real tokenized asset, and you can trade S&P in full transparency on Hyperliquid. Okay, so the redistribution would be huge in the coming years, this year and next year also, because it's really an emerging market. Just like 5 months ago, it wasn't possible to trade a big size, on those markets. And starting like in December, November, the liquidity has come more and more. And especially with what happened with the conflicts in Iran and the volatility on oil, what happened is that those markets are continuous market. Okay, so even open on the weekend, as you can see. Okay, so they don't close. So institutional are now more eager to come get an edge, to edge their position during the weekend on Hyperliquid. And this is also a part of why the volume has a spike those past few months. So the airdrop component can bring about like pessimistic estimation, 20%, 30%, up to 80% alone. And purely strategy component, this will bring between 20 to 35% yearly. Okay, APY, not APR, because we compound every time. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah. So to sum it up about the strategy, we trade on decentralized platform, so no KYC needed, but the funds are being held in a smart contract in which we don't have the private key. We only have permissions, okay, trading permissions and withdraw permissions only through the depositing address. Okay, so that's why we guarantee security for the fund of a user. The transparency, okay, anybody can go on this link, type the address of the smart contract, which is available, of course, on our website, and see in real time all the transaction being made. Let me refresh it. Maybe there is some more transaction. Okay, no, perfect. And also the risk profile of the strategy, delta neutral strategy. Okay, so it's good for long-term investors, for investors that want to get exposed to future airdrops, and also for investors that have cash in spare, basically to get a good yield, especially on those relating relatively to the risk, okay, that we take, and
Okay.
liquidity, of course. Since we are data neutral, it's easy for us to get out of the position and send back the money to the client.
Okay.
Okay, everything was approximately clear.
Yes. 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 All
Okay,
right. Yeah.
so
I'm sending my information to my friends as you were sharing with me. I was sharing it with them. But I'm gonna need just the PDF
of course.
and all that from me. And if you have this video recorded, I'll even take this video.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, sure, sure. We'll send you the record, the PDF, the link also that I've showed you, okay, to track the trades of the bot, okay, so they can have a
Hmm.
view of strategy. And then if you want to book another meeting with your friends, so we can explain them again, and if they have more question regarding the smart contract or even the plan, uh, will be a pleasure to do so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. I appreciate it.
No problem. My pleasure. And Evan will stop the meeting and then we'll send you all the information. Okay?
Okay.
Merci Giovanni, je voulais juste revenir sur quelque chose parce que Len, c'était, je pense qu'il a compris maintenant, enfin il doit pas comprendre ce que je dis par contre, il était un peu paniqué parce que je crois qu'il n'avait pas compris au début qu'il avait acheté en fait un pass et qu'il n'avait
Ah,
pas mis en stratégie. Et si tu pouvais éclaircir ce point-là avec
yeah.
lui, c'est possible, et lui dire que c'est important qu'il reste sur mon groupe Telegram. Parce que justement, moi, dans le groupe exprès Artena, je mets toute la documentation. Et
Ok.
c'était pour ça que je tenais vraiment à ce qu'il y rentre. Après, je pense qu'il a eu peur peut-être d'être arnaqué ou je sais pas. Il en est sorti quand il a vu que son argent était... Enfin, voilà. Il voyait pas où était son argent, en fait. Il comprenait pas qu'il avait acheté un pass et que ce qui restait, en fait, c'était la commission du leader qu'on avait placé sous lui.
Ok, pas de souci. Je vais lui dire. Donc, so
C'est
Lens,
gentil.
she just told me that before you were a bit panicked because you bought a pass and you thought that the money was into the strategy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So no. So what it was left, it was actually the commission of the leader that they put under you. Okay, so that's why you have some spare money on it. But yeah, if you want to maximize the pass that you've bought, you have to invest at least like maybe but depending on the commission you are looking for, 100, 200, and you put it in staking. Okay, if you put it in staking, you get all the rewards. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do that, and I'm getting information because I have some leaders in America that
Yeah.
I want to know more about it. I didn't understand it all, but I see now. And I'm going to share it with my leaders in America, and they will be able to share it with a lot more people as well, because I see that the MLM aspect is the real profitable portion, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it has a lot of good stuff. The arbitrage, the trading, the smart contract, the airdrops. There's a lot of multiple streams of income.
Exactly. Different stream of income. And the goal for us is basically to have like real strategy, because I'm running a hedge fund. So I want to bring the same type of quality of investment, not just lying and saying that people will earn 1,000%
Hmm.
return yearly, with trading strategy, which is not possible on the long run. Okay. So yeah, but the MLM part is really aggressive and there is a lot of money to be made, of course.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so don't forget to join the group on Telegram, whether it's the Shushu group or the official group. So if you have any question, please do so. And also, maybe I can go on a group with you on WhatsApp since I speak English, so I can.
Okay.
And
Yes. Yeah. That would be helpful. Yes, because
okay,
I have two people that I would like you to speak with during the week. So because this right here looks like something I could really share with my friends.
okay, perfect. Thank you,
All
Euh,
Lens.
right. Well,
merci.
thank you both.
No
Euh, est-ce,
problem.
est-ce que tu peux lui expliquer aussi, excuse-moi Giovanni, comment on fonctionne dans notre stratégie des deux pattes par rapport à la stratégie communautaire, en fait, que c'est une stratégie communautaire. dans...
Yeah, and also last information, it is not a binary plan. Okay, so it's unilevel, so meaning
Right.
that you have, two legs. Okay, it's better for you to that they are equilibrate, or even, basically, in terms of volume,
Uh-huh.
so you can maximize your return. So it's unilevel, so it allows us to basically work more in a community, and so all the leaders can work together. The benefits will go evenly between all of them. So that's why they made
Okay.
this choice, and not binary
Um,
distribution.
Now I'm on my page. Where do I find the not my link, but the information page to share with people?
Okay. Can you share your screen? I can walk through to it if you
Okay.
want.
Okay, let me
Evan, il vient de demander, il va partager son écran
Ouais.
dans le site Artena où est-ce qu'il peut voir les parties informations, PDF et tout. Il va partager son écran, donc au cas où.
Ok. Il a juste allé dans marketing.
Okay, you go in the marketing section.
Okay, 1 second, let me get there.
Peut-être que tu peux couper l'enregistrement maintenant? Ah, si
Ouais, c'est bon, parfait. Top.
Okay, I'm